Okay, so we have our database tables made and our migrations made as well, but we want to add some data. So let's set up the admin. So we have to register these with the admin so the admin can display them. So in our link plant app, go to admin.py. And again, from Django, we get some auto imports. Here we get this admin module so that we can easily access those classes and functions. And we also need to access our models. So from .models, import profile and link. And then we need admin.site.register. And then we pass in the model that we want to register with the admin. So we have profile. We can duplicate that, Shift Alt down arrow to duplicate it. And then we want to pass link in here. Again, so this is just coming from that admin module that we imported here, which is from Django. So this is some out-of-the-box functionality, and then .site, and then the register function, which takes in the model. So we could save this. So they should show up in the admin. Now the next thing we want to do is to actually be able to get inside of the admin, we want to create a super user to be able to log in. So we say Python manage, and again, I usually just start typing the command I want, like M, and click tab, and it'll auto-complete it. And then create super user, all one word. And this will just be saved on your local machine's database, so the security isn't too much of an issue. So we can just use this username here, email address, dom@sup.com, password, I'll use password123, password 123. That's a common password, but it's okay because it's just my computer. So we have this super user created. Now what we can do is run the server, python manage.py, run server, and let's create some profiles and links. So let's open up our web browser and go to /admin, and our username was djvac, and the password was password123. And we can see our link plant app, our links, and our profiles. So the first thing we will do is click add here and add a profile. So the name, I'll just make Dom Vacchiano. I'll just use my name. You can use your own name. The slug, I'll make this URL friendly, and I'll just say Dom-Vacchiano. So don't include any spaces or periods. And then the background color, I'll choose blue. You could choose whatever color you want, and click save. So we have this profile created. So now let's go ahead and add some links to add to the profile. So right here on the left, we can click add link. We can create the text for this link. So what would show up on a button, for example? We could say my website, the URL. I can paste in here my website. You can paste in your website or any kind of URL that you want. And then the profile, again, this is a foreign key, so it's going to relate to an item in this profiles table. So this drop down is all the profiles, and you should see the one that you just created. So we can select that. And then we can save and add another. So that's my website, and we could say Twitter profile, and then grab your Twitter profile URL. Here's mine. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at Dom Vacchiano, like so. But you can add whatever URL you want there. And then again, profile, select the profile you just created and click save. So perfect. So now we have two link objects and one profile. And why don't we just go in and update that Dunder string method for the links so that they look a little bit nicer. So to do that, we can minimize the terminal. We can go back into our models.py in our app, and then below these fields inside of our link class, we can define the Dunder string method, _str, _self. And then whatever we return from here is what will be displayed in the admin. So we can do an F string so that we can add some code inside of the string, and we could say self.text, and then add a pipe sign, and then do self.url. We can save that, make sure your server is still running, and go back into the browser. And if we refresh this link page, we can see Twitter profile and my website I think I may have included these $signs unnecessarily. I do a lot of JavaScript stuff too, so my mistake. But you don't need the $signs there, just these curly brackets, self.text and self.url. Save that. And then if we go back to the admin and click refresh, no more $signs, Twitter profile, the URL, my website, the URL. Awesome. So now we have some data in the database and the tables created. Now let's get started actually using class-based views and create some of our first views and templates. I will see you in the next video.